Alright, so I'm back. This time we're going to do a skirt. But notice I left the pants on my screen, and we're going to transform the pants into a skirt. And by doing so, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and select this guy right here, move it over to the side, and bring this one on the crow key. Try to position it fairly centered. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this is a quick way to transform this. So I mean, it's not a fancy skirt, but it's one way to get a skirt done, to get one done fast. Depending on what you're creating, the top could be similar to the pants. For this example, it's going to be a denim skirt. All right, so I'm going to take my pen tool, start center front, right about there, click, and I'm just going to cut across the top to about right here, and just click. Now, I don't know how long this skirt's going to be. Let's say, let's start here. Let's get the hip, and I'm going to go ahead and stretch that out like so, and get rid of the handlebar here, and I don't like that. Let's go down. Let's give it a slight curve outward, and use the handlebar to stretch it, give it a nice form. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to go to center front. Again, this is just one version of a skirt. It could be, you could create any type of skirt you want. It could be partially denim, partially cotton, or a twill, or a sheeting, or a poplin, whatever you have in mind. So I'm going to bring this over to the side here for now, and I want to reflect it. Click copy, and I'm going to drag it over to the side. So I know you guys are seeing me do this, and I'm either copy and paste, then reflect, or I'm just reflecting, then changing the pivot point and making it reflect to the position I want. It's the same thing. It's just there's so many ways of doing almost anything. Alright, so I'm taking my direct select tool. I'm selecting the centers, right click, average, vertical. Okay, so by now this should all be routine to you. So you know the next step is Pathfinder. So I'm just going to go to Pathfinder and Unite, and you can see it's all now one piece. Alright, so dragging my screen over, I'm going to position the skirt about so. It's a little bit wide on this side. Let me just bring it in. Alright. Now I'm simply going to send it back, or send it backward until I'm happy. Okay, so I went too far back. Now I'm just bringing it forward. There we go, until it matches. Until what I want to be behind is behind, and what I want to be forward is forward. Okay, great. Direct select tool, A is a shortcut. I'm going to stretch this. Actually, before I stretch it all the way, I'm going to save myself a headache. I'm going to duplicate the bottom here, copy and paste using my direct select tool, and I'm going to add that stitch, eyedropper, grab the stitch style from right here. There we go. Letter A, direct select tool. There we go. Bring the stitching down here also, and bring the stitch all the way down. Okay, it's a basic denim skirt. You could add slits on the side. I'm going to add slit on the back. Okay, let's move it over. So, and now I'm going to bring the back of the skirt. Okay, there's the crotch, right about there. Okay. Actually, it doesn't have to be perfect because we did the bulk of the work already. Alright, so now I'm going to just copy the skirt base, copy and paste, and I'm going to position that. Like so. A little bit wider, maybe we should just go up a little bit. Alright, letter A gives me the direct select tool. I'm just going to bend this forward or upward, and then I'm just going to go on a Mac. It's Command Shift left bracket. It sends it all the way to the back. Then I'm just going to go Command right bracket until it's in position, and there it is. It's in position. It took one click to do that. Letter A for direct select tool. I'm going to drag. We didn't take the stitch. Let me just copy and paste. Put the stitch in here. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't even need the stitch because what we're doing will require a different stitch on here. So I'm going to drag this down just a little bit below the edge and go back to my pen tool, reactivate this path, and I'm going to do this here. What this does is gives it the look of the slit. It's just showing that it's a little bit longer. Not a little bit longer, but let's say it's slightly open. Eyedropper, fill it, and that way it will show properly. Just here, you know, I like my lines to be nice and clean. Okay, we don't want the public to see how we've done this. Again, this might be my OCD here. Alright, that's better. Zooming out. Get the direct select tool. Letter A is a shortcut. Okay, let's take the second stitch, bring it down. Okay, pen tool. Let's throw this stitch in. Now, how far up is it? A little bit higher up. It's about right here. Okay, and the other side. Alright, and there's a stitch. Let's come up here, make sure everything's alright. Everything looks pretty good. Pockets maybe could be adjusted slightly on this side right here. Okay. Select them. Let me just double check. There we go. Now they're perfectly even. Alright, now we have a skirt. And this can go many shapes and forms. Like I said, you can just design your heart away. There's limitless. Okay, so again, get rid of the croquis when you turn this in. Just turn it off. In the layers palette. Okay, clean up your page. I see I have the hem stitch from my pants are still there. Zoom out and position it. Create your layout. You know, most of you already have your layouts. It looks pretty good. Remember, try to do 3 per page, 2 per page. Maximize the space. Organize it clean. Style numbers, description, time of class, and date and lesson. All that helps. I mean, my page keeps scrolling on its own. It just loves to move around. All right, this is something this is a type of layout you could place to put your work in. And it's like 4:55 in the morning, and I think this is my last demo for tonight. All right, guys. Well, good luck. Take care. Bye bye.